Hello, guys. So the match don't end. Arsenal versus this West Ham, and the match ended 3-1 in favor of Arsenal. So everybody don't see how the match they go. Saka equalize, Martinelli score, Eden Keita can score against all odds, against all the hate, against all the criticism. In short, at this point, I think it would be fair to say anybody with for that first half, we don't talk any damaging statements against Eden Keita because I saw all those comments. It is now you are supposed to give in short an unreserved apology to this Eden Keita for all those words you now use on him. If you are not be given words of encouragement, just apologize on the comment section. Say Eden Keita, we are deeply sorry. You hear when the commentator say Eden Keita has scored 11 goals in his last 11 starts at the Emirates. What a statistics! So make I bring in my colleagues today in the studio. Oga Chinedu dey here, Oga Joka dey here. Oga Joka, what's your second half analysis?
You know, before we left, I said something earlier. I said, assuming Arsenal is leading, everybody will smiles all out on all of our faces. Then nobody go talk say we dey miss Gabriel Jesus or somebody go talk say. The truth remains that Nketiah and Jesus, they are not mates. When it comes to experience, Gabriel Jesus is more experienced. But both of them have individual differences. They have different capacity. They have different mentality. They have different motive when it comes to play or when it comes to football. But everybody will just contribute the quota of his own in his own abundance. So that's why I'm very skeptical when people are criticizing this guy. You have seen he scored a goal. You understand? And aside the fact that he scored a goal, that guy has been doing well. You saw his moves. You saw the way, even the position, he used body language to dribble players.
Omorago sweet again.
You understand? So look at at that. That was the third body language you used to dribble a player, and then it resulted in a goal. That's what we are talking about. He needs to prove us wrong. But let's not just criticize him. All this guy needs is a support. Because even if we want to buy a striker, this guy will continue to lead us until we get a new striker. Because he's the only striker Arsenal have at the moment. So why criticizing him? That is my own take. You see now, at the end of everything, they played very well. The second half was much better. There was a lot of improvement. Saka up his game. Gabriel Martinelli up his game. And you see that because this game was all eyes on Nketiah. It's not all about Nketiah. It's all about Arsenal. So we need to deliver. But at the end of it all, you see the scenario of everything. You see how everything displayed. The game played itself because all the players, they played very well as far as I'm concerned. I don't have any reserve about anybody. They played very well. So I'm very happy.
All right, Baba Sato don't join us. So before we reach Baba Sato's side, Ogachi do I take the second half?
Well, first of all, in terms of prediction, I want to give it up to Ogajuka. Ogajuka predicted 3-1, and it's 3-1. So thank you so much for that. Then to talk about Eden Ketia during the second half analysis. We are not criticizing Nketiah, but like you said, the comparison between him and Jesus is not the same. Jesus is more experienced. We understood that. And going forward, what we are saying is Nketiah will continue to improve. That's what we have, and everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Yeah. Even the fan base that are clamoring say, "Hey, Nketiah." What they are saying is also the truth. The truth. What they are trying to say is because that message is what you will use to motivate you, so that you can prove them wrong, which he has proven that he can be able to lead. That's 9. Now tonight he proved all his critics, wrong by scoring a goal. So the best is yet to come. You understand? So I'm still of the view that Nketiah is what we have. We'll continue to make use of him, and until we get somebody, you know. But overall, Martinelli upped his game. Saka did the same. Everybody did well. Even the guys they substituted, they did well. The Arsenal is still Arsenal, so we are going for
glory.
For glory. Yes, we are going for glory. So we'll continue to on that part. Baba Sato, I greet you.
All right, so why do you talk say up Gunners? Then Adams say Agbovia, they say Arsenal for life. Olalekon, they say welcome back Gunners. Then Ogamani, they talk say guys, please, we can leave the Inquisitors. Criticism is part of football. When people say you can't do it, and you prove that you can do it, just as in tonight. To those goals. Ogamani, I know I agree with you. I've already told you, all the people, I know the comments so many people type for here for that first half. All those people type all those damaging comments. Nketiah is no good. Throw him in the gutter. This one, that one. Type an unreserved apology to that boy. You did not support him in the beginning. There's a difference between constructive criticism and destructive criticism. You were giving him criticism that would destroy him, destroy his confidence. Now, because he don't score now, you want to change it that criticism is okay. No, they were not giving constructive criticism. When people are saying Nketiah is not good enough, that is not support. That's not criticism. It's a destruct. A criticism is safe in their house. Maybe they read this paper and go.
In other words, they write us off. They write us off.
Yes,
that we lose the game.
You don't do that. You apologize to him. So, Baba Sato, you have the floor. I just see the second half.
Thank you very much. First of all, congratulations to the Gunners and the fans. That guy will write down word just and say criticism is a part of the football. I'm totally 100% by his side. Everybody gets his own opinion to make. And everybody watch football individually. If I watch football, the first thing I watch what the commentator they talk. Go listen to what the commentator talk. He said Arsenal has stirred up their game. This is what they were missing, depressing, because of the absence of Gabriel Jesus. What are we now saying? He said, but the second half.
The commentator said something about
Baba, when they talk, Baba, I give you listening.
I'm sorry.
You understand? Some more talk. You understand? So what am I trying to say? See, commentators still they see in the part of everybody view. Say really, Arteta, Gabriel Jesus, we are really missing in this match. But second half, the Arsenal are stirring up. We don't know what Arsenal winger go to. Even God is the Nketiah. Nketiah stir up all his game. He started marking. Everybody began to do close marking, including Martinelli, including Saka. So what am I trying to say? Football, if you not criticize person, I can tell you now the criticism. Now, Nketiah, they try to make people understand, say, Baba, nobody won a reason now. I will shock you now. If you hear one statement, we'll fair talk from the starting. I don't know Tokadam Oga Chinedu or Oga Magnus. I don't know. I can say I hope make it stir up again. You understand? We are gonna laugh. So everybody get your opinion to make of a truth. If Nketiah is really doing like this, say maybe look at the first half. If you look this game, the way we take on from the starting, we only thought Nketiah we all get, but we are not 100% trustworthy because of the past match where we don't see him. We they believe on Gabriel Jesus, but he come up. If you look at it, I talk before say, even though say he not even score, we get other individuals where they score. But thank God he proved me wrong. Personally, say when he scored that goal, I say yes, I they come for CHUKS and God to come for them. You know understand? So
no, I know.
You know, no. If we not condemn her, I still talk say we will be the fans where they condemn her. If we still do well and so we'll still come, still praise them. All we want now the winning, and we should keep on flying. That's just it. So everybody get your opinion to make. That's it.
No wala. All right, Baba Sato and Oga Jokal, Oga Chinedu, and everybody with the watchers, see what me I be they talk in the past. Nobody is saying Eddie Nketiah is as good as Jesus. Nobody is saying Eddie Nketiah will replace Jesus. Nobody's saying he's the real deal. Say with him, we will win the title. What we are saying is, pending when Arsenal buys a new striker.
That's all we got.
Forget all the negativity. That's all what we are saying. He's the only person we have. It is either Eddie Nketiah or Eddie Nketiah. Nobody else. That's what we are saying. We know the talk say in the good as Jesus. We know the talk saying go help us win the title. But as of today, next match na Brighton, it is still Edin Ketia we have. Nobody. Come on, support him. If you see the comments waiting for this comment section for that first analysis, you will cry. Make a bust your brain. If to say West Ham beat us 2-0 today, this comment section would have been toxic. It would have been very, very toxic and negative.
Thank you very much.
Because we win now. There is no toxicity in the comment section. Everybody's all smiles. Nobody talk any bad thing against Edin Ketia again. That's
thank you very much, Sir CHUKS. You taught us one thing long time ago. Say we the pundits not supposed to criticize, but the truth they still get around. We are not criticizing. The truth is that we don't believe on Ketia.
In Edin Ketia, I believe.
That is what. When they say
I believe that.
When you say. Waiting a chat. Are you the chat talk generously for everybody where they feel say they write the comment because we are the read the comment. Then they express their feelings. Now, as Ketia shock everybody now. Did you see the criticism on your comments there again? No. Now the result what we want, we go shut up people mouth. Now the boy again. So I really didn't really shut the people mouth where they talk about, including me. Just like right from the day one, I never say it's not good. And now the only person we really get, we doesn't have other alternative. But now still human being we get our own opinion, our own feeling to still speak and say, Baba, this guy where we the manage, so how the matter not be the word. So you understand? Not be say they not like her.
Ogajuka, don't be you talk say Ketia they run like Mikel Obi. Don't be you. Don't be you they talk say Ketia they run like Mikel Obi.
Let me clear the air. I mean, talk say the guy they run like yes.
Is that criticism?
Criticism.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait now.
But allow me to say something. Baba,
yeah, carry on.
That was I think that was maybe before the World Cup or I said that.
Before the World Cup.
The truth is that he changed from that style of play or that kind of displaying that kind of attitude while playing.
If it is good, will you say that word?
Huh?
Because now if it is good, say maybe not they run like that. Will you say that word? Not the way you see you talk. Now people speak. Now people they talk. Now we they try.
In his display today, did you see that in him?
That is what we are saying. That is what we are saying now. Say he did well today.
He did well.
It's change. That is change. You give chance for a change. That's what I'm saying.
You feel people come over here waiting their sit on.
No, you give chance.
The phone lines they open. Nobody don't call yet. Phone lines
so maybe they'll call
for a change. We talk about it, and we saw he changed. Apart from the fact that he scored a goal.
Baba, how did he change? Is it not the match of the first time of watching Ketia and not be this one? Say he did well now. And not be the first time what they want say play from the starting to the ending. The 19 minutes. So not be the first time. So maybe they start see Ogajuka, see what they try talk. If really doing well, you know what talk say they run like Mikel. Now the same thing every other people they talk.
Leave Ogajuka. Ogajuka is trying to defend himself.
More progress out of this Edin Ketia matter.
Yeah.
The thing they say, all of us now don't agree. Say this boy just needs love and support. Pending when we go find the player.
Yes.
Moving forward.
I thought I'm doing the first time.
Yeah, but
I'm saying we need to
still.
CHUKS, you are so very. CHUKS, you know thing I don't respect about you. You are so very truthful. You not be like Ogajuka. No one agree. You know, when I tell you some points, you understand what I try to talk.
I'm not the
judge.
Yeah. But what I want to say is this. And it's very simple. Let me tell you, there's never is going to be possible that we all, as pundits, will come in agreement in every matter.
No, that's true.
Because we are talking about our own individual opinions. Likewise, the fans.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what makes it interesting about pundit, because somebody will.
I think we have a call. Okay, you can just hold your thoughts because hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
So what's your name and where you call from?
Yeah.
Okay, you're calling from where?
Hello?
I didn't hear you now. Proceed.
Yeah, I'm calling from Spain.
Okay, so I test it today match.
Yeah, today match was fantastic.
Okay.
It was okay. They played well. I want to talk something about Edin Ketia.
Carry on, you have the floor.
Yeah, to me, I'm just talking about my own side. To me, in terms of Nketiah and Gebreyesus, if you leave two of them, Nketiah will score goals more than Gebreyesus. Just as Gebreyesus can press well, he's a good presser. But Nketiah gets that goal idea more than Gebreyesus. Just that we don't want to hope on Nketiah. We don't want to support Nketiah. But Nketiah as well is also good.
Okay.
It's also good. But Gebreyesus has more opportunity to play a big team like a Man City. That is why everybody sees Gebreyesus as more better than Nketiah. But it's not like that. If you support Nketiah will do well.
All right.
So that is my point. So finally today, all of them they played well. I love their football today. So they're okay. That's what I have to say today.
All right, sir. You are welcome. You get see this comment. I love this comment. Who gets a lot from Mike say Nketiah, I'm really sorry for criticizing you. Case closed. That's why I said all those people that type those comments, those damaging comments in the first half. We say them throw them inside gutter. We say them do this, we do that one. Just an unreserved apology will be very, very nice. So, Gajoka, you are saying something. Okay, we have another call. No, bless, I still come back to you. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Shoes.
Yeah, what's your name and where they call from?
Alex Ajes calling from Igondo.
All right, you have the floor.
Our partner, first of all,
for life.
Really appreciate the Christian. I support that man that said, if they live with Christian with Jesus, the Christian will come more than Jesus. It's the truth.
Okay.
The Christian are very fine player. Because the Christian need the time. You need time to play for us.
Okay.
You need time, just the thing.
All right, so wala.
That's our partner.
For life.
Myself now.
All right. Thanks for calling. Yeah. Hello, good evening. We have another call. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, you have the floor. What's your name and where they call from?
Hello?
You have the floor.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. What's your name?
Hello, good evening.
I can hear you now. You know if you hear us. Bless you know the ears. We have another caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. This is Abayomi from Abuja.
All right, you have the floor.
Yeah, I just want to CHUKS for that Nketiah matter.
All right.
I think Nketiah matter, it did like a Granit Xhaka matter when Granit Xhaka was doing rubbish in Arsenal at that time.
Okay.
You know, criticism is part of game.
Yeah.
Because as they criticize Granit Xhaka at that time, when Granit Xhaka they play now, everybody they praise Granit Xhaka presently. So it's like what you said the other time that going forward that we should give Nketiah support.
Yeah.
So everybody does say as they criticize Nketiah, he don't prove everybody wrong that he's capable to do this. So the next, what we need to do now is to support him, to give him adequate support, to ginger him so that he can be better and be better. He can be a good player.
Okay.
And we should not forget one thing, that this guy is coming from our academy.
Yeah.
He's part of the player that grew up with Saka and what is the Nelson and
Martinelli, yeah.
Yeah, so we need to support this guy. He's still young, so we just need to give him the support. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. So many calls are still coming in. Make I just speak some more before we resume talks. So hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, what's your name and where you call from?
My name is from
All right, on the floor.
Oh, just all brothers.
For life.
I just want to talk about Ethiopia.
Okay.
Ethiopia scored today. Please, you can't rely on Ethiopia if you want to win that league. Because the way you play, I don't like it at all.
Okay.
I don't like it. If not because of Partey and Saka in that message, you don't play anything today. Saka, Partey, and all that. They are the only person that played way today. That guitar is error.
Okay.
We need this striker, better striker than him. Thank you.
All right, so Oga Joka, let's round off because if we somebody pick the comment, I'm not gonna comment yet today. So round off your points and we switch gears. Like, okay, before Oga Joka talks, this last caller we talk now, say within Ketia, we cannot win the league, cannot. That's what we are saying. What will they talk? Be say for now, pending when Arsenal go buy a new striker, you don't have a choice than to support him, whether you like him or not.
And Santos, what I would try to tell you, you cannot stop other people's opinion, even though you from today talk up. You see the rest people talk about good or farm, what other person can see. It's just his opinion.
Yeah,
it's just anything where they like, may they talk. Just like it cannot stop any other people feelings. So even though Gabriel Jesus scored 10 goals, people will still consider that guy not good. Now people that life, that is life. That is life. So if you know that you don't really like me, for example, let me give you an example. I know that Messi is better than Rolando, but I know they agree. Because of the love when I get for Rolando, I will tell you that Rolando is better than Messi. But deep down inside me, I know that Messi is more better than Rolando. So what are we trying to say? Now, person choice or waiting that they see. So even though from today you talk and from tomorrow, Baba, other person still call, you go tell you say Ketia is good. What other person will call, you go say Baba. You hear what the statement the guy talk? He said that guy, I don't like him. He's not the kind of striker where we get.
That one is overstatement.
Now they try.
That one is not his view. That one is overstatement. Let's be realistic.
No, it's not even. Listen. It is personal view, not overstatement. You can't consider it as overstatement. This is his view because hold on, people.
I don't agree.
You don't say as you day. You get. They don't like you. You don't do them anything. They just don't like you.
That's what I'm saying. That one is overstatement. That one is not like my view. That one is a personal something.
That's what I'm saying. I say it's like, personal.
Just like me
telling personal on him.
Telling Ogachus, I don't like Ogachinedu. I don't like to, be at the house with Ogachinedu. I don't like him. That one is different.
What is it?
You understand? Only me. We are talking about a game analysis, analyzing what a person can do.
Critical analysis.
Yes, that's what we are talking about. But that guy is trying to. That one is have an atom of hatred.
Why will you say so? Now your opinion, God, you
no, say so. Let's not be hiding under opinions.
Baba Sato, let's understand ourselves. I'm trying to see. There's nothing I can do to convince you to believe in what I'm saying, in as much as you do not agree with it. But this caller now, his own case is different. He said he don't like him.
Not because of his footballing prowess.
No, it's because of his personal. He don't like him. That one is different. We are talking about what we see on the pitch. So that's why I'm coming in. I say there's no way we punditry will agree in everything. It's not possible because we have our own different opinions. Yeah, and that is why you see somebody like Gary Neville, Paul Mason, all of them have their own different opinion.
Even Owen, the way Owen they
Owen. You understand? They will come up and say, because Gabriel Jesus is injured, that the hope for Arsenal to leave the Premier League is dead. That is their opinion. Because they believe in Gabriel Jesus. But let me shock you. Gabriel Jesus, in as much as he is a better player, in as much as he's a good player, he is not the reason why Arsenal is where they are today. Because Arsenal play like a team.
You want to bring other arguments.
Let me finish. They have a couple of good individual players.
That is your
in the
opinion, my
team.
brother. That is
Hold
your
on, let me
view.
finish. You understand? They play like a team. He is a -1 right now. So
Meaning,
are you telling me? Let me
play with
finish. No. I will not accept any interruption. Let me finish. Are you telling me if you are part of the team and Gabriel Jesus is injured and you lose a game, are you telling me you have excuse? You don't have to have excuse, because on your own as a player, as an individual, you are good. You know what you are capable of. You know what you can bring to the table. So why will you complain because of one individual player? That is the question.
It's like
and
you are telling me, say, if any Allah get injury now, Man City can do without him.
Perfectly.
Without say they're not fit. No, wait now. Say
they win the league last season without him.
100%.
Wait now. There
I will
was some
prove you wrong,
there were people that what I'm trying to cover there. When you say without Gabriel Jesus, even though it's not with Arsenal, we will not feel it, is a total lies. This is why we need squad. That's what he said now. He said
I believe they would misunderstand.
What he said. That's what he said. Is there an answer? He said that Gabriel Jesus. He said Arsenal can do anything. That's what he said. You just put up for that view. That's what he said.
Let me put it in another way so that
you can clarify yourself. Maybe like say we didn't misunderstand ourselves.
Baba Sato. See what I talk now. Let me bring it in another angle. Let's say 4 of us here are Arsenal players, and Gabriel Jesus is part of us, and we have been doing well as 5 of us are in the pitch, and now 1 of us is injured. And among the 5 players that we have our individual excellency. We know ourselves. Now 1 of us is out. Are you going to be demoralized as a player that because I am injured, that you not give your best? Ogachi Nedu will not give his best. Baba CHUKS will not give his best, along with the person who is available to take my role.
Okay, you the question you're asking. Can I answer the question?
Yes, it's a question.
Okay. Imagine, look at I will not even agree on 5. I will agree on 3. In the life of Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, and Saka. When one of them come out and we not get that impact, you go feel out. That is what the commentator was saying in the first half. It doesn't mean that you will not work or to prove yourself. Sometimes you might prove yourself, but the idea will not work. Look what somebody talk. Say the main people will make that goal or bring a K to your heart was between Gabriel Martinelli and with Saka. You understand? You're telling me say one of the 2 of them, not they or Odegaard, can Iketia bring himself out? No. So that's what we are saying. What if they try generously? I understand every part where you try to talk, but what if they try to tell my chairman, which is CHUKS, we say, Baba, now you the reason wrongly. Say people they condemn Iketia. They are not condemning it. They are just expressing their feelings. That is just it. That is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, let me finalize my point. Like I was saying in the terms of the punditry, we have our individual opinions, you know. Yeah. Sometimes it will not tally with what Baba Sato say or what Ogachi Nedu talk or what Ogachi talk. That's why it's called a pundit, because we are in our views in different angles, trying to prove a point. Yeah. So, but the bone of contention here is that we all know, like I said earlier, I'm not expecting every other person to, agree with my own opinion, but I'm just trying to air my view. In as much as we know that the pedigree of Edin Nketiah and Gabriel Jesus, they are not equal
at all.
We don't have a choice. Nketiah is what we've got. If you like, skip all. Go to the academy, bring another person, or any other place they have players, bring in another person. Nketiah stand out because he's the most experienced player.
I agree.
So what is our own obligation? Is it not to be like, okay, since this is what we have for now, let's support this guy and show him love. That's all we
That's
need.
all.
And
Baba,
that's
All right.
the only way. That's the
Baba,
only way.
I think
I never talk.
you to step in. I'll say make you step in now.
Because Oga Joka just monopolize the whole show with the Ketia vibe.
But
Anyway,
time day, now full-time analysis.
see, hold see this, waiting. Baba Sato they talk. They say everybody has that freedom of speech. Even if somebody condemns somebody or somebody criticizes somebody, sometimes critics is good. Why?
Okay.
The reason is because when they criticize you, use that opportunity
You
to step
do
up
well.
to do well. You know?
Okay.
So it is good to criticize people sometimes. And also, I want to remind us, because one day, a day will come in this our punditry show, a day will come.
Okay.
Either Baba CHUKS or Gajuka, una go criticize persons, una go criticize one of our players here. He go come.
Let's criticize now.
Hold on, let me finish now. Let me finish. He go come. If we are saying that people shouldn't criticize somebody, you know, or people shouldn't say anything about this guy or that guy, definitely they will say, because one day you go still criticize somebody in future, one of our players in future, it will happen. So what I'm trying to say in effect is this: what we have is what we have. If you remember during our first half, before the first half, pre-match analysis we had, I said that Nketiah, we need to give him the support, because if we don't give him the support, his confidence level will reduce. So with that support, that will boost his confidence, so that he will deliver. So that was what I said in the pre-match analysis. That is not a critic, criticizing a player is still good, because it's going to help that player to improve his game. You understand? So I'm of the view, anybody when they criticize Nketiah, it's okay. It's okay. They have that freedom of speech. They can talk what Nketiah don't know they do right. Just like as I remind Baba Oga Juka, say in the past, in don't talk say this guy they run like Mikel Obi, they do Baba thing, So that kind of thing. He will know. He will understand that this is that he needs
what he doesn't like. Yeah, what he doesn't like.
He needs to improve his game. Something like that.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
Right. All right. Before I go for the phone call now, you get what I want understand. I want explain to Oga Chinedu now. We are not saying you should not criticize. Like me now, in the future, I go still criticize another person. You get. But what we are saying is, at this point, the basis of the criticism is baseless, because you don't have another person to compare two of them with. You don't have another striker to choose from. You only have him. What are you criticizing him for? After the criticism, after everything, now you go still use. So what's the point? You get the gist. So there's no point of the criticism. Now you go still use. That is why Arteta say we trust in Edin Nketiah. He thinks Arteta, the same Arteta will say we trust in the Edin Nketiah. Now the same Arteta say Gabriel Jesus is irreplaceable, or be unreplaceable. Now he see talk, which means we cannot replace Gabriel Jesus. But the same Arteta can use the wisdom. She say this is the only player I can use, nobody else. Yeah. Oh yeah, he talk publicly. We trust in Edin Nketiah. He can get the job done. Zinchenko self come outside, talk with him. Everybody at Arsenal trust
supporting Edin Nketiah. That's all those things support.
All those strikers, all those Odegaard, Saka, deep down for their mind, they know say Edin Nketiah is not good enough.
Choose, I beg. Can you give me 1 minute to you say one word? Okay. I didn't hear you, sir. Okay. See, the truth is that choose. When it comes to punditry, now you be the boss here, just like the way we always talk. If you see all those analyses, like the life of this man we can interview Cristiano Ronaldo, What's
Piers
his name
Morgan.
again? Piers Morgan. You know, as Piers Morgan don't even day into football, one or two things, he was still criticizing us Arteta and some other players as well. But later on, he criticized them, the criticism, come proving wrong, making understand, say, I'll not be the way I think I'm beg no verse. This is what we want. Say, if he get there, raise up. Trust me, somebody just apologized not too quite long ago. Okay, more will come. So, CHUKS, even though say you from now, what I'm trying, even though you Baba Joka, from now talk until tomorrow, that will not stop other people's opinion. What will always stop other people's opinion is for him to get up of the game. Like, you see one word with you Baba Joka talk just now, say, do you still see the criticism here again, the way it was in first half? Because first half, what we see, because what we see first half was not giving anybody joy, and we were also losing. What do you expect before? The only thing that can shut up people, Matt, is that winning, and he did it. So that's everybody there in the right page. But you cannot stop people for their opinion, even though from now. There are some people in this life, you go, you see, you just say, CHUKS, I don't like this guy. You say what you do, you say, I don't even know, but I know you like him.
Yes, I support you. But let me make my final point. Baba CHUKS.
I mean, which of us they watch TV? Somebody TV they on. They enter the show, and we have a call and answer. Okay, Joka, you go make your point. I bet when I check who they watch TV, make you know they no go sue us for copyright infraction. No, hello, good evening. Who they on the line? Hello? I know they hear you. All right, okay, Joka, proceed.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is this, in as much as we all have agreed that criticism is good or is bad, you know, there are types of criticism.
Yeah.
There's a way you criticize somebody, it will be seen as judging the person. Sorry.
Right.
And there's a way you criticize, you see some people say, yeah, I agree with this person. He's making a point. And that's what we call constructive criticism.
Yeah.
I'm not disputing the fact of everything every other person here have said. I'm not trying to say that my own must stand. I'm trying to make a point. You are trying to make a point. Ogachi Edu is trying to make a point. Baba CHUKS is trying to make a point. But our point will finally center on one thing. And that thing remains the fact that even me here, I don't believe in any Nketia. But when you don't see, say, nah, this person, now I get to. And the only way to bring the best out of this person now to support this person, what are you going to do? Are you still going to go on and say he is this, he is that? Whatever you say, that is so. These players are very emotional. There are certain things you will say, it will demoralize them very fast. But there are certain things that you will say within themselves, they will know. You say, yeah, Baba Sato is saying the truth. I have to
criticism, the scatter ground in Jaka. That's why they laugh.
No, well, let me finish. Because all these things we are saying here, these players are saying it because it's on the internet. It will get to them and they will hear it.
Yeah.
They will see people who believe in them. They will see people who do not believe in them. They will see people who don't like them. And it's natural. We see this kind of things in punditry affairs. When Gary Neville says something, you will see that the person, Gary Neville, I will call his name, is not in love with Arsenal and does not like anything that is concerned Arsenal. So even when Arsenal is doing well at their best, he still have that his bias criticism. So in that case, I can say categorically that he don't like Arsenal. But you see some, like you made mention of Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan is a hater of Arteta. Naturally, he don't like Arteta. Even when he was a player, he don't like Arteta. How much more when he was a coach? But by the time he said that all this while he has been criticizing this guy, he's been doing great things. And within himself, he know that this guy is doing great things. It's just that he don't have the financial backup that he needs to bring the best out of Arsenal. But what happened? At the end, he joined the chorus. But there are some punditries that are very, very neutral. They will say things the way it is. You know, if you don't do well, they will criticize you, even if you are the superstar. If you do well, they will criticize you, even if, you know, those ones are different. But above all, we all cannot come in an agreement. That's my point. We must always have different opinions, and that will not divide us. That is what makes this show a very wonderful and fun to listen to, because I might say things that contradict your own opinion, but uplift other people's opinion, and you too will say things that contradict my opinion, but uplift other people's opinion. But at the end, we all believe in one thing, in Arsenal, whether good or bad, and that's the priority there.
All right, so we don't talk plenty. So keep the calls coming. Now only one person don't call. So make I read some comments, because some of the comments plenty. Ah, God. The gaffer said he believes in Nketiah because of what he's doing for the club and what it brings to training. You get, even though deep down for Ateta mind, if people say you don't even believe in the guy, but you need to show him that public support. When you'll be like, okay, we'll have a call now. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you now. Say hello, good evening.
My name is Tony. I'm calling from Committee.
All right, you have the floor. I see the match.
The match, I enjoyed the match. I'm happy for Arsenal and for Nketiah as well.
Okay.
The criticism for the Nketiah is too much. He's too young for all those things. Even Cristiano Ronaldo cannot withstand those criticisms now. Who is now the small Nketiah that people are condemned like this? I call this one condemned. They are condemned him too much.
All right, thanks for calling. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Person don't call. Make I read some comments. So Abubakar, Lisa, the talk say, I'm always the gunner. Then Frederick, they say we are back. Then Barry, they talk say they have done well. Then Ogamani, they talk say, Baba CHUKS, I beg you need to calm down. No, now only PC they stop people's opinion for like. No. We are not saying people should not make their opinion. My own, see where me I stand in everything. Whether you like Nketiah, why you not go even like him in the first place to support him as an Arsenal fan?
Cut it short. Now exactly waiting. I don't want make person talk. Now they tell so. You know, because everybody they look onto you. Now make me they say leave them and let them speak their mind. Just like the way you are trying. Because even though you from now waiting, I don't want make person right. This is exactly waiting and they try to avoid. Because people will feel now say maybe you know their opinion no they count from their own man. Now your one they count. Let anybody say whatever they want to say.
No. Understand? No, Baba Sato, understand? No.
But this guy don't understand you now.
Oh, man, no, forget. No, make I say one thing to you. You get? I'm a kind of person that is very, very inquisitive, and I love debates. I debate to learn. I don't debate to win. You get?
Yeah.
You cannot tell me if, like, okay, make I give you this analogy. If I write 6 here now, I feel they look 6. You feel the way they look at, you go to see 9. You get? It is my duty to convince you that I actually wrote 6 and I don't write 9. And at the end of the day, we'll go agree to disagree or disagree to agree. You cannot just say something and I will just take it hook, line, and sinker. I have to debate you now because what I see from my own angle is different from what you say. Like for me now, I find it preposterous. Like I find it offensive. Like you are an Arsenal fan and our main striker don't get injury. The second choice striker who won't try say make him play. You can't say you don't like him. So why you not go like him? You not go support him. Okay, if you don't like him, so you not go support him. So as no one support him, no one could win. So I don't understand. That's where the angle me they come from. So anybody they say you don't like Nketiah, you no one support him. Why you not go support him? No one could win. You don't need to like him to support him. You just need to. You don't have a choice. Unless you not be Arsenal fan, maybe be man, you can't wear Arsenal jersey, can't deceive us. So now where me they come from? Nobody say I don't want many people air their views. You where they air your view, not be me and you the debate here. Not be me and Baba Oga Joka the debate. You have to debate now. Now the debate make this show sweet. Yeah. If all of us just follow one angle, all of us cannot follow one angle, just the talk the same thing now. And the debate to make the show sweet now. So now so it just be. So comments plenty, God. And say say most of Nana or 3 of Nana, and I know they Nigeria. Me now look at time. This is to 12. I need to go and sleep. And I know say many of our followers now say they did Nigeria. Some people say if they will be say their time don't pass. So all this like 1 million comments there, I can't read every time don't go. People may not know they will read all these comments because time don't go. And we still get like 269 people live with us. At the point we had 500. In short, today we'll make history. I even screenshot them. I go still post them because we did history. We've never had 500 viewers at a time on a live show. This is the first time we did it. So I think that deserves a round of applause to the show. Well, we really tried it. And for Arsenal winning, I think we deserve some gunshots as the Arsenal that we are. Yes. So special
for glory.
I'll be looking at fire one more time.
Whether good or bad, we are going for glory.
All right, so special thanks to Baba Sato, Oga Chinedu, Oga Jokal, and our community members who they always there our back, where they support us anytime they go live and they do with us. So thank you for supporting us. And all of them are not going to fall in Jesus' name and inshallah. So we got to go now. So till I come your way tomorrow, then good night from this side.
Oga Jokal, happy Christmas once
Happy
again.
Christmas, so Baba Chooks, you don't say.
Hope to see you guys for New Year.
Yes, you don't say. Cody Gabo don't agree with. They don't. PSV don't reach agreement with Liverpool.
Liverpool. I saw it. Tomorrow I will talk about that. I saw it.
Thank
all right,
you very
guys.
much. Good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right, see you guys, man.